Yesterday, you started to learn a lot of facts about Mars, which is our fourth planet in the solar system from the sun. And we also learned that Mars is sometimes called the red planet. And today, we are going to continue our exploration of finding facts about Mars. So today, our job is we are going to say, I can name facts about Mars. And we're going to be doing this by using a three-column graphic organizer. And we're still trying to learn different patterns in our solar system to see what is the same between planets and what is different. And so today what we're going to do is I'm going to pull up, here's our note-taking sheet that we're going to be taking a look at today. So I'm going to put that down at the bottom. And then we're going to be reading a book together on Epic. And this book, again, is a nonfiction text, so that way we can learn lots of different facts. And while we are reading, we are going to be thinking, what could we fill in our graphic organizer to say Mars is what? And then Mars has and what Mars can do. Okay, first grade? So we are going to get started with our book today, which is titled Mars. All right, so here we go. Let's pull it over. All right, Mars is a planet. Planets orbit stars. Planets in our solar system orbit the sun. Now, one thing that I could go ahead and mark on here then is that Mars is a planet. So we'll go ahead and pull up our text here. We can say Mars is a planet. And we also know, show me on your fingers which number planet is. Good, it's our fourth planet. It is the fourth planet. Awesome, first grade. All right, let's keep going. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun. It is about 142 million miles from the sun. And so here's our diagram of our solar system, and we have our sun again in the center of the solar system. We have Mercury, Venus, Earth, and then Mars after Earth. And then you notice here we have the asteroid belt that separates our inner planets from our outer planets. Mars fully orbits the sun every 687 days. 1 year on Mars is 1.8 years on Earth. So that's maybe something we could add to our note-taking sheet here, is that Mars can orbit the sun every 687 days. So it goes around the sun a little bit slower than Earth does, probably because it is a little bit further away from the sun than Earth. Mars spins while in orbit. One full spin takes a little longer than 24 hours. 1 day on Mars lasts nearly as long as 1 day on Earth. Well, that's interesting. So our days are almost the same. So we could add on to this when we can say Mars can spin on its axis, and then 1 day on Mars is close to 1 day on Earth. There we go. Put that down there. Air on Mars. The air is very thin on Mars. It is made mostly of gas called carbon dioxide. So we can add again to our little chart here. We can say Mars has thin air made of carbon dioxide. And that's the air that we breathe out when we are breathing. So we breathe in and then we breathe out carbon dioxide. Red planet. Dust that is rich in iron covers Mars. That is why Mars is red. So again, we could say Mars has red dust, and then that is made of iron, and that is where our nickname, the red planet, comes from. Mars is very dry. It can be windy. The wind causes large dust storms. And if you look here at this diagram, we have normal weather on Mars looks like this. But when there's a dust storm, look how you can barely see the surface of Mars. So we can say Mars is very dry. Mars has dust storms. So many different things we are learning. Seasons. Mars is tilted like Earth. Mars has seasons just like Earth, but its seasons last longer. How cool is that? So we could say Mars has seasons like Earth. They just last longer because remember, it takes a longer time for our Mars to orbit the sun. Mars from Earth. Mars can be seen in the night sky. You just have to know where to look. And then some more facts we have here about Mars. Mars is the second smallest planet. Mercury is the smallest. So I could put that Mars is the second smallest planet. And then we have Mars has the largest mountain in our solar system. It is called Olympus Mons. It is 3 times higher than Earth's tallest mountain, Mount Everest. Scientists have discovered that liquid water possibly exists or once existed on Mars. On Earth, water means life. Today, scientists are still trying to find proof of life on Mars. So first grade, today we read our nonfiction text to gather some information about Mars before you go off on your own. So we said that Mars is a planet. It is the 4th planet in the solar system. It is very dry and it's the 2nd smallest planet. Mars has air that is made of carbon dioxide. It has red dust. It has dust storms and it has seasons like Earth. And we said Mars can orbit the sun every 687 days. Or Mars can orbit on its axis, and Mars takes 1 day, or a day on Mars is similar to a day on Earth. So what you're going to do first grade is you're going to head over to your Seesaw account. There is a fun video from Storybots on there about Mars, and then you are going to fill in some facts about Mars on your own. All right, first grade, I'm excited to continue learning tomorrow with you. Bye.